Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Gary, and today on Sandswept Journeys, we are back in front of the Airstream again, and we are going to upgrade the seats on our bikes. These seats that we have are just not doing the trick. These are the Cloud 9 seats. They were highly recommended to us. They had great reviews, but after about 300 miles in the saddle on these, we've just decided they are not for us. We've tried to give them time to break in, and they're just not getting more comfortable. In fact, they're getting worse. After about 20 minutes on the seat, you just want off the bike. Your nether regions are going numb. If you've had that happen, you know what I'm talking about. It's not a pleasant experience. Tried adjusting it in different ways, and no, we are not running a suspension seat post, but in this case, I don't think it would matter because we're riding on smooth surfaces most of the time. Now, we have gone off-road on these bikes, and believe it or not, you don't notice the seat as much because you tend to be off of it or doing whatever, bouncing. You don't notice it so much. It's when you're sitting and just steady riding on the seat. That's when these Cloud 9 seats have just not held up very well. So today we're going to be replacing it with something new. So what we came up with was this. This is the LCY-MV seat. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the bag for you here. This is how they come packaged. There's really not much to it. There's no unboxing because it just comes in an Amazon box. Has an outer plastic bag, and it's in bubble wrap. And inside here is the seat, instruction card for double track, and clamp ring. These are clamp ring seats. Oh, underneath here we've got what looks to be a seat cover. Exactly what it is. Pretty nice. And I dropped a tool. Stand by. And it comes with a wrench. It comes with a 12 and 13 millimeter wrench. Nice. So I'm going to get this seat taken off and get this one put on. But before I do that, I want to tell you why we went with this seat. So this is the seat right here. You see it? This is the model. It's the Shine Tour ventilator seat. It does have an open area here. It is kind of a soft memory foam type material, although it's not memory foam, and it's supposed to be pretty water resistant. It does come with a waterproof cover. We try not to leave the bikes out in the rain. It does happen occasionally, so we're probably going to take the covers with us and cover them if we think we need to. These seats were very highly reviewed on Amazon. Now, they're inexpensive. They're only about $19, $20 at the time of the making of this video, and one of the things that was really emphasized was the comfort for long-term riding, and that's what we're going to put to the test. So to mount it, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to go ahead and get that done for you right now. First, we got to get this old pain in the you-know-what seat off. Very simple. Just a couple of bolts on each side you got to loosen, and it'll simply just lift right off. Just like that, it's off. Let me get the new one for you. So here's the new one. You can see the clamp on the bottom right there. That's just going to simply go right onto the post, just like that. I do got to get a different size wrench. I'll be right back. Okay, so before we actually mount the new seat on the bike, we're going to do a quick comparison to show you the difference between the two. For one, it's a lot lighter. It probably weighs half as much. This Cloud 9 seat, very heavy. I just want to show you a size comparison between the two. They are significantly different. This one's actually much smaller than this one. The Cloud 9 is massive. It's a massive seat. And I think that's part of the reason why we don't like it. It's not a bad seat if you're just sitting on it. You're not pedaling. But once you start to pedal, then it becomes very uncomfortable. This one is designed more for pedaling. Thus, it's a little bit smaller, and the ergonomics of it are a little bit different. So we're going to give it a run, see what happens. But I wanted you to see the difference in the two before I actually mounted it. So side by side, this one's got springs on it right here underneath. This one's got little cushions underneath the back as well, and little shock absorbers. So I think they're going to work pretty well. Just so you know, these springs never really did much to make this seat more comfortable. They're just, I think they're really there just for appearance. At least that's been my experience. So bye-bye to the old, in with the new. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that this one works really well. Let's get it mounted. So to get it mounted, you're just going to simply put the seat post right through the clamp. Now on the electric bike, the post is the right size. It's just going to slide right on there, just like that. And the bolts on the side are 13 millimeter. They do provide a wrench. I'm going to use a socket because it's a lot easier. So we are going to just go ahead and crank this down nice and snug and get it kind of level where we want it. I am going to slide it back a little bit too for me. And just like that, that seat's mounted. Still gonna have to probably make a few adjustments, but I'm gonna take it for a ride and I'll be back and let you know just how it feels. Okay, so I've been riding for a few minutes and I can already tell you that this seat is head and shoulders better than the other one. I've only been riding for maybe 5 minutes and I can already tell you it's way more comfortable. Took a little bit to get it adjusted right, but now that I have it where I want it, it is remarkably different. So the biggest thing is when you're pedaling, you don't feel like you're being rubbed wrong. The ergonomics of it, at least for me and my body frame, is really good. And it's just enough cushion to be comfortable, but it's not so much cushion that it feels like you're sitting on a couch or it's, squishy. All right, so we've been at it for a couple miles now, and I can already tell you it is a big difference, big difference. I can see myself riding for probably a good, hour or more at this point with this saddle. We're going to test them for a while and get back to you on it, but initial impressions, this is a good seat. Pretty happy with it, especially for the cost, $19. Can't go wrong with that. So even if they don't hold up, it's no big deal. We'll just get another one. See you in a bit. So we have done close to 20 miles on this seat now, and it has held up extremely well. It's super comfortable and we're very happy with it. It's definitely a lot different than the Cloud 9, and it does take a little getting used to. Just like any seat or saddle, you're going to have to spend time on it, and you're going to have to find out the right adjustment and the right setting just for you. I personally like this one way better than the Cloud 9. My wife is also very happy with it. He said there was things about the Cloud 9 she liked, and there's things about this one that she likes. I personally like it for pedaling, for long distance riding. So right here you'll see LCYMD, and that's the manufacturer. This is the Shine Tour. It shows the ventilation zone here, and of course it has this support zone and the active zone, and it has these little pads on here that are a slightly different density foam. These are a little firmer than in here, and this actually gives you a little bit more cushion. And that the ventilation holes in the middle actually do work. You can actually feel cool air coming through there, especially on a hot day. Now, again, is this seat for everybody? I have no idea. Does it work for us? Absolutely. And again, not sponsored. We bought this with our own money, and I feel it was a good investment. So that's going to wrap this one up, and really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video and check out our channel. And I'm going to post some different videos up here for you to watch. And if you like stuff like this, please let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like. Likes really help us out. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks again, and remember, it's all about the journey. We'll see you in the next one.